Hey guys, welcome back to War Thunder. Today we are playing the IS-6, the M53-59 and the 2S3M, at least in terms of ground vehicles, and the SU-9 is going to be our support. That thing looks very similar to a Me-262, and that's probably because it was inspired by it very heavily, because the Soviets did manage to grab some of them when they did conquer Berlin and the eastern part of Germany. So we are in a pretty nice matchup. You can see it's something along the lines of 6.7, 7.0. Perfect kind of battle rating for the IS-6. This tank, like in World of Tanks, has incredibly good hull armor, but it has a very, very long reload time of, I think, 19 seconds currently with the setup that I'm using. So, yeah. Bit of a long time to get that 122mm gun loaded, but we'll just get used to it, or we'll have to kind of deal with it. Either way, nothing else we can do. The dish gun top is going to allow us basically to take on any kind of plane coming in. So right now I'm just using the aerial or the gunner's view for the coaxial machine gun. You can see basically goes up 90 degrees or all the way up into the sky, and that will allow us to shoot down some planes if they try to bomb us. But we're just gonna go into the middle here. We can already see a tank. It's a STA-1 or a 2, I'm not entirely sure. He is driving into position. We could fire through the wall here, but I'm looking for more targets. There's also some kind of a Pershing or maybe a T-26E5. We're gonna break through the cover and we're gonna pop one of them right away. It's a T-25 actually, a T-25. T-25 Pilot, yeah, that's the name that I recall. Pretty horrific vehicle if I remember correctly in World of Tanks. But in War Thunder, I have no clue. Maybe that 90 is gonna allow you to actually do some damage. There is something in front of us. It just took a massive hit and it was set on fire, but maybe we could actually get one shot in. Nope. Somebody knocked out that Pershing before us. There's only one flag this time around, and it is on A, so it will make things a bit easier for us. I'm mainly expecting pushes coming in from the south, maybe some tanks coming in from the middle, but I'm not expecting a very large push coming in from all the way at like B4 and B5. There is one tank right next to that corner though that is firing at something, because we did see the smoke from the barrel. Obviously we could play more aggressively, maybe even push into that position. But to be fair, I think we are in a pretty good spot right now. Unless this Object 268 goes completely ham in there. And he goes and kills that thing that is around the corner. But nope, he actually got killed while pushing. So we're not going to be pushing that route, at least for now. Because we just lost our M41 to the right of us. And I'm not sure who just killed him. Could be a tank in the middle. Could be a vehicle coming in from the north, actually. And we're just going to wait for a second. Even though this thing is incredibly well armored, I think a majority of the tanks in this battle rating will be able to go right through the side. There is a tank right there. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Looks like another M46 this time around. Not an M26. Very dangerous opponent. We knock him out with a fine shot. Oh, and our very first adversary that fired a round right at us. It is some kind of American tank. Could be the T-26E5. So then we have to be very cautious, because that thing is actually quite dangerous. think we have to destroy this truck right here to be able to put some rounds into that T-26E5. He did fire, and he did probably just go right through this King Tiger that is on the right of us. I think it's time for us to make a play. Okay, there's a there's a Thunderbolt coming in. That is exactly the reason that we have oh boy. Okay. That's exactly the reason why we have this Dishka on top. To be able to deal with these guys. And you can see we did some serious damage to that P-26, to that Thunderbolt. No, P-47, excuse me. What am I saying? Completely losing all designation for the planes. We got a kill assist on one of the Thunderbolts. We're gonna reload the machine gun because we're gonna need it in a second again. I'm expecting the Japanese fighter to come back, the J7. But to be fair, he doesn't really stand a chance if he wants to deal any kind of damage to us. So we're gonna be a bit more proactive now. It's time for us to push. Oh, there is a Super Pershing right on the right side of us. Center mass, take him out. Move on further to A. That's the plan. We do have a bit of support, at least up here in the middle now. We've lost all of our tanks to the south. We don't have anyone now fighting A. The Sherman here, not the Sherman, the Pershing here has been knocked out. Somebody did kill him. Oh, look at that. F2G just face planted, or it's F4. It's a Corsair, it's not an F2G. Looks pretty clean, looks pretty empty here on the left side. There are still some enemies roaming around, so okay, there's a bomb there. Great. Somebody just killed our our R3 on A, who was capping, and it was actually a friendly. Wasn't just an enemy this time around. I'm gonna turn my tank around, and I'm gonna go into my Top Gunner view, because I'm expecting a lot more planes to come in right now. Okay, yeah. There is one. Is he gonna drop bombs? Nope. Oh, this tower just saved me. Okay, almost saved me. Yeah, since we captured the point now, they're going to show no mercy to me. They will be chasing me. There's another plane coming in. The bomber's coming back. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. In the end, the T-34 killed me. T-34 right behind me. Okay, so this guy was basically driving around and just wrecking everything down here. And we were just able to survive for a while before he came back. We are now in an anti-air. The plane just crashed there as well. Maybe it wasn't the smartest move to immediately drive away because we had the spawn protection, but oh, look at that. There he is. Oh, it's beautiful. It's one of those things that I just cannot get over with. Like, autocannons are so much fun. I obviously know that World of Tanks is not the same as War Thunder, but autocannons are just so much fun. And I'm pretty sure that an implementation of autocannons in World of Tanks would be pretty lame, at least in the higher tiers. I'm just expecting like some pea shooters that are constantly taking away like maybe 30 to 20 HP per single shot. And I just cannot imagine that being fun. While here in War Thunder, every single cannon actually feels kind of powerful in its own right, and I just highly doubt that World of Tanks is able to match that kind of feeling, you know. We do have 90 millimeters of penetration, and there is the T-34, so let's see if we can actually kill it. We are going right through it. Wait a minute, there's the ammo. Okay, we blew up the ammo, and we're reloading a new clip, so yeah, pretty devastating little SPAA. And it also works very well against air targets. Like these 30 millimeters, they're pretty fascinating. Somebody is capturing A right now. If that person has been like observant, he will know that we are here because our rounds came from this direction. So basically that means for us, if we want to knock out this heavy tank. Oh, look at this, it's a Ontos. Okay, got one of it. One of them. Ah, yeah. I was expecting another tank here on the left, but I wasn't kind of seeing it. So we could come in with a plane, or we can just go into the 2S3M. I think the IS-6 would be a pretty good choice right now. But to be fair, I'm just like one of those players that doesn't like to use the second token, or whatever it's called here, all that much. So I'm probably just gonna first play the 2S3M because I still need quite a bit of experience points to get this thing fully spaded. Right now, yeah, it's below average, doesn't work all that well. Reload time is also quite horrific. But if you do manage to hit something with this big gun, well, you're going to be nuking most of the enemies. Most of the time. It does also have, like, proximity fuse charge. It's not proximity, but, you know, time-fused caps or rounds, which allows you to actually hit targets close by and then just kill them. Yeah, that was unlucky. I think we just missed the T-26 right there. Hit the wall behind him instead of the vehicle. So now, it's not that great. We're gonna come in with our Su-9 with some bombs. 250 kilogram bombs. That's not the best armament you can get. Like, 500 kilograms would be better, but one well-placed 250 kilogram bomb, and you're gonna get a tank kill. Shouldn't be all that hard. I'm gonna drink something real quick. Plane coming in. Doesn't see me. He is going up. Okay, we just missed him. That was pretty bad. Let me get the combat flaps up. Oh no. Oh no, we have a problem. We have a problem. Gonna drop one bomb in the hope that we do a bit of damage. I'm not sure what is chasing us. It could be a 2G, but it doesn't matter because the game is already finished. We're playing the second match this time around on Finland. A map that has, yeah, some slopes, some ridges. Not a very good place for our IS-6, considering that this thing has 3 degrees of gun compression. Oh my god, look at that. That's all you get. All you get is 3 degrees of gun compression. That's worse than World of Tanks. I think in World of Tanks at least you have 6 degrees of gun compression. But yeah, just don't play the slopes all too much. Stay on even ground, stay on flat ground, and it should be working fine. We have a Centurion Action 10 in front of us with the L7 gun, so pretty potent vehicle. Very dangerous tank. Not sure if the L7, the L7 probably didn't have AP FSDS, right? That was an invention that came in later. Could be that it's not even the L7 gun, right? Could be the... It looks a bit weird. I've never seen that gun before. We'll have to check the Centurion Action 10. later on. Could be a different kind of gun. Because it looks like an 83mm, like the... What is it? The 17-pounder? That the British are using? Or is it the 32-pounder? I'm not entirely sure. As you can see, my knowledge about British tanks is not all that great. Okay, there's one tank. I'm not sure what it is. Some kind of a T-34 or maybe T-29. So we're gonna have these two guys. There's at least two of them coming in around the corner now anytime soon. Or there's another one. Okay, we got one. Nice center shot against that T-34. Yeah, he's coming in from the side. At least one of them is flanking right now. Not sure where his buddy is. Because I cannot I don't expect both of them to be coming around the corner, right? But I did see two of them. Okay, one tank is over there. And one T-34 is just being really aggressive here. Ah, I thought maybe I could go right through the turret. But that wasn't the case. He is lagging a bit. Oh my god. Is he gonna be able to... No way in hell is he gonna shoot me right from there. Either way, we're not gonna take any chances. Unless he's turning his turret away. Which will give us a clean shot at his turret. There we go. Right through the roof. No issues there. Taking another T-34 out of the equation. There's still a T-29 over here, though. Let's reload real quick so that we can finish that guy as well. He did kill a Batchan. Okay, there he is. We're gonna just put one right through the back of his turret. And, you know, a round with that caliber, with that much filler, is just gonna go right through it. Yeah, pretty good game. 3 kills, very easy kills as well. Okay, now we have a bit of a problem. Because we do not want to get shot by a T-29 or a T-34. Because their caliber is very similar to ours. In the worst scenario. Okay, there's a Leo. Not sure if that Leo is going to... Yeah, he's going to make a mistake. There we go. We'll kill another one. Right side is empty. That's usually a place tanks go up and come down. A flanking route. Ah, just as I say that, an M48 appears in that second. So, yeah. For the final match, we're going to be playing on Normandy. And this is a map that allows you, yeah, a pretty nice little city fight. You can also go to the field, but that's something I would not recommend in an IS-6. Fighting in the city is a lot more fun. You could also go to the beach, but this time around there is actually no capture point on the beach. There's only one central capture point down at A. So any of those, you know, faster vehicles could take the very big open space on the right side, where you also have like the big hangar for, I'm not even sure if it's a Zeppelin or something else, but that's a good place where you could just flank around and knock out anything that is coming out. But we just do not have the mobility for that. And to be fair, I do not recommend playing the IS-6 like a sniper, to be fair. Much rather play it up close, utilize the armor, be more of a brawling vehicle than anything else. Just take on anything coming from the beach or anything coming from the main road over here. We have to be a bit careful though, because the beach is pretty open, and if we do not want to get any unpleasant surprises, we should certainly look into that. Right there, King Tiger, but with the APHEC, we are able to go right through the cheeks. APHEEC, yeah. Because King Tigers, obviously, I mean, they have a flat turret, front, and that allows you yeah, pretty easy shot right through it. Not sure if we actually went through a bit further up, like where the turret is meeting, where the front meets like the top of the turret, but that was a very nice shot. That's how you very quickly take out the King Tiger. Oh, there is another vehicle the T-44 just shot at. Not sure what it is, but looks like it was just knocked out. Tiger 2 Porsche. T-34 85 knocked it out. Okay, look at that. There is something down here. We only have 3 degrees of gun pressure, right? So this is a bit awkward. Nothing we can do about that M41 Bulldog. We could certainly flank around, but we do have a tank here. The M26, he's going to be in trouble because he doesn't know that there's somebody out in the field. In the field, I mean at the beach. One of the things that this tank doesn't do very well is obviously turning its turret. It's a very, very large turret that you have to turn. And as you can see right there, a Tiger 2H just knocked out this Pershing. It wasn't even the M41 Bulldog. So right there, Tiger 2H got knocked out by the T-44, who just came back. And now the question is, where is this Walker Bulldog? Okay, there he is. Because the last thing we want right now is a Walker Bulldog on our rear. Oh my god, I cannot get the gun depression I need. So we're gonna see if we can actually come around the corner. Walker Bulldog does have some devastating rounds, but he wasn't expecting me. I think he was looking at the back and he saw that the T-34 85 was just running past him, so I don't think he paid all that much attention to me. One of the key tips that I can give you guys when you play War Thunder is that sound is essential. You always want to have like the engine sounds of other players very high. It will also makes the sound make it a bit, you know, louder for not just your teammates, but also yeah, we just took a hit right there. But I want to kill that T-25. Not even sure what hit us, but oh, it's actually right next to us. It's a Leo 1. That Leo 1 just killed our loader and our commander, but we're still fine. Didn't kill our gun or the mantlet at all. And I was just thinking, you know, if that Leo 1's probably not that close to me, or whatever is next to me. I just wanted to kill that T-25. I was a bit focused on the T-25. Didn't turn out all that well. I'm going to alert my team that there is somebody right next to me, because I'm not sure if I can actually, you know, take it up with a Leo 1 if he has the advantage in shooting me. I gave them a warning that there's a Leo 1 here. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was a great flank by the T-34 85, which just saved our life. I beg your pardon. But we are losing A. I think our time in the city is coming to an end. It's time for us to actually play the objective and get a bit closer to the objective. Oh, look at that. Is that a turtle? It's a turtle. We got the radiator and the fuel tank. Shouldn't be able to move now since we have the radiator as well. Okay, there is a dead tiger. There is a dead T-34. The turtle actually did move around. As you can see, he is facing us now. Not sure if people are shooting him. Oh no, wait, there's another tank right here. It's a Tiger 2. Once again, incredible survivability of this thing. Okay. I really do not want to get out here now. Okay, the turtle is dead. The T-44 is doing some serious bits. P-47 just crash landed next to me. KT, we have a King Tiger here. Gonna give my team a bit of a warning, because I'm gonna hope for some assistance once more. I think the T-44 has seen my my cries, my pleas for help, and he puts a very nice shot right into the ammo rack of the King Tiger. Look at that, teamwork in War Thunder. It does exist. It's not just a mythical creature. It's real. Yeah, teamwork in these games, man. Oh, it's so satisfying when things work. Oh no, that is one of the worst things to come around the corner. Yeah. Jagdpanzer 4.5 with heat. That can basically just cut right through my armor. Now, obviously, I think we did push our luck quite a bit with the Leopard 1. And to be fair, we only got like 2 kills and an assist. Because most of the time we were just looking around for these things and they kept popping up somewhere. And yeah, the rate of fire, you know, the turn speed of the... you know, of the turrets is all not that great, and you just kind of have to adapt, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna move on with the 2S3M. We're gonna move into the city, and maybe we can actually take a... This fight is far from over. One thing I noticed is that I used up all of my second lives with my IS-6. So, yeah, I'm kind of regretting that right now, that I don't have another additional life to spare in this vehicle. Because it would have been... Oh, boy. Okay, there is a tank right there. It is a Pershing. Not sure if we have the gun elevation to deal with him. We missed him. Oh, no. Somebody did hit him, though. Okay, we lost... Yeah, we basically just lost everything. No gun. No, you know... whatever that is at the front. Forgot it. No. He's gonna be killing me, yeah. Yeah, that is a very good place for him. I didn't expect somebody to be that central out with his vehicle with the T-26E5. And I think, you know what, it's a perfect opportunity for us to pick out the Su-9. Because we haven't really played it all that much in this gameplay. And I think it's time. We have a PE-8. Okay, that's going to be very hilarious if he is going to be dropping bombs. I think he's going back to land. They have at least one fighter. I'm not sure if it's a jet fighter or if it's just... Nah, it looks like it is a prop. Yeah, it's a P-51, okay. That is a very dangerous plane, considering that even though we are faster in, you know, a lot of the engagements, he is still going to be way more maneuverable. We just have to kind of run away from him. But first, let's drop a bomb, kill the Yak Tiger, and now fly away in a straight line from that P-51. He is on fire, or not on fire, but he's smoking. And now that we have a little bit of distance, we can go back in and see if we can actually knock out the P-51 while we're at it. He's going out to the ocean. Okay, he wants to. He wants to dance. We're gonna pull away. He still has maneuverability. But the last thing I want is to get in a head-on fight with a P-51. We should be faster than him. He shouldn't have the energy to follow us. So we're just going to, you know, disengage, fly away. And I think it's time for us to strike again close to A. Because if we do not move in now, we're going to lose this match. There's a Yak Tiger, or no, it's actually a Tiger 1. Who is in a very good place. But thankfully, our bomb dropping skills are not all too shabby. Is that P-51? No, he's going away. I think A is clear. I am going to be doing another swoop. Just to see if there is anyone there. I think that... I don't see the P-51 anymore. Still very dangerous plane to come in and haunt us. But we got 2 of them. We got 2 very dangerous German tanks out of some very dangerous positions. There is something. It looks like an anti-air or something like that. Maybe it could be an IFV. Hiding behind a building. We're not going to go back to base because I don't think that we have finished our mission yet. We know that he is behind a building. We know behind which one. I think it's right, that broken one. We are going to fly over here and come in, swoop in, and hopefully penetrate the roof of the vehicle, whatever kind of a tank it is. There's another vehicle over here somehow. Somebody spotted something. And it looks like it's either a Marder. Right there, there we go. It's a Marder, and Marder A1 we can easily penetrate with our 20 and 30 mils. There's another vehicle out in the field. You can see how brutal CAS is. Like, close air support in this game is insane. And even right here, like this M41 Walker Bulldog is just getting absolutely annihilated. Okay, somebody is now spawning in a German anti-air, and somebody has enough of us having like all the kind of freedom in the air because they haven't spawned. Oh no, there was a tree. I did not expect to fly in like that. That was not very smart. But thankfully, we still have an M53-59, so we can actually offer some air support. And we already see a P-51. I mean, we can offer some ground support for our guys. Get some of the planes out of the way. There's only one P-51, I think. The enemy didn't really believe all that much in air superiority, and that's why we were able to knock out like 3 tanks with our thing. Okay, P-51 did the same thing as we did. A little belly grazing, touching the land a bit. But yeah, I don't think a lot of things are going to be happening in this game. I think it's over because the enemies are not going to be fighting back. We're going to push forward with this thing because even though it is an anti-air system, it is incredibly destructive against even armor. And I'm not sure if I've shown any kind of gameplay, but it should be in there somewhere. I think I've had quite a few games that I did play with the IS-6 and this kind of lineup, and majority of them I was using the M53-59 as well, and this thing is insane. This is incredible. It's one of the best anti-air systems to actually knock out tanks and be like a really, really annoying little gun platform. Because it's also a bit armored. It's not very heavily armored. Like with a heavy machine gun, you'll be cutting through the front of the vehicle without a problem, but without a heavy machine gun, with just a light machine gun, well, you're going to have a pretty hard time going through the armored plates of this vehicle. Either way, I think we're going to end this now because we're about to win. Thanks for watching. I see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a good one.